Hi, I'm Amber. Welcome to my channel. Today we are doing something a little bit different, and yes, the elephant in the room. I got a microphone. I'm so excited. I really hope that the audio is good and that it's picking up nicely, and it's pink. Look how cute it is. It's pink. So, I say we're doing something a little bit different because also I've just got over a cold, so my voice is a little bit creaky. Because I built this just as a personal build. I didn't screen record it. And so I don't have a speed build of this to actually show you, but I made a stop frame animation of like the build process to show you. So let's get straight into that. So it's a stop frame animation that I made with over 400 frames. And if you're interested in how I made this, I could do a whole video talking about it. It's the first one I've ever made, so I'm by no means an expert. And it took me a couple of tries to get it right, but it was really fun. And actually, it took quite a bit of time to do, but not a huge amount of actual like difficulty to it. So I definitely think it's something that you could try out even if you've got no idea what you're doing, like me. But yeah, as you can see here, this is, I haven't even introduced what this build is. This is a build I did of a zombie apocalypse like survival camp base thing. So there are 4 trailers, they're all boarded up on the windows and things. There's like a big perimeter wall and vehicles and weapons and a little farm and all things that you'd need for like survival. Basically, as I've mentioned in other videos, I've been watching Z Nation. I'm obsessed. And I'm really into the whole concept of zombie things recently. So I did 2 zombie themed builds, but I just did them as personal for fun instead of screen recording them because I think it just takes the pressure off of having to try and build something decent. And then I built like my favourite build ever. So it's kind of like double-edged sword, I guess. But that was the whole stop frame animation. It's just 1 minute 13 long, showing off kind of like the build coming together. But now I'm going to give you a tour of the build itself. I'm sorry if you can hear the sirens going past my house. I keep hearing sirens today. I have to look over the microphone to see the screen. I'm going to have to adjust this. Still getting used to it. I hope this sounds okay. As you can see, this is my zombie survivors build. I'm just going to change it to the daytime. If the vibes are different today, 1, people are home while I'm recording and that always just messes me up, and 2, I had to come off of my iron supplements, so I have no energy. So here's the build. I'm not going to do the whole tour in tab mode because it's kind of jumpy sometimes, but this is this is the whole thing. So you've got 4 different trailers. They've all got different like stories to tell and things. It's really cute. And there's a farm, there's like hangout spots, and there's lots of tents. So I imagine maybe people who are just passing through, staying for a temporary period of time, they all have like little tents and things that they can stay in. So there's 2 entrances into the build, but the actual functional one is here, and that is the main gate. There's all these signs and things out the front as well, and that's kind of like double gated for like safety. But there's also this one which doesn't actually function at all, but I put this door here, and I imagine that's where the cars come in and out because they are too wide for this gate, and I just wanted that bit of realism that the cars would be able to get in and out. So the first thing you see as you come in, there's some flower pots, like they've tried to, jazz the place up a little bit, and then you've got this table where they're trading eggs and potatoes and things, just maybe like trading things with passers-by who are coming through. I thought that was quite fun. And then we've got like a hangout area for the kids. I don't know why the Sims who live here have messed up with the sand, but you've got a swing set for the kids, and you can see it's like all made of old logs and things. I thought that was really fitting for the style, for the concept. And then you've got some plants, and round here is like the garage where most of the vehicles are. There's more sirens going past. So, and there's also a tent, but you can see here like there's an old car that's maybe they've scrapped for parts and taken bits off of, with some bikes leaning against it, and there's a few different trucks. One of them's got solar on the roof, like maybe it's a camper van someone's living in. I even put like some supplies in the back of this truck. Ignore the mailbox that's spawned there. And then there's like bits of artwork and things around on the fence as well, like they've really tried to make it a nice livable space. And then here, this is what I imagine maybe they have their water supply from, because I've attached this hose down here at the bottom just to kind of make it look like maybe that's where they get water from. more tents and things, as well as some bathroom stuff. So you've got this makeshift bath and shower, some storage, and a makeshift toilet as well. And then this is the kind of main hangout space. So you've got a bar, and I put it on top of these pallets. I thought that was quite a cute touch. So there's a lot of debug things like those pallets. And then the Strangerville bar, I thought that really went nicely with the theme. Obviously, this is built in the Strangerville town, if you couldn't tell by the sand colour. I thought that just really fitted nicely with the concept. And then here they've got a little bar table with different random stools they found, and a little living space with an umbrella. And then again in the like communal space, you've got a punching bag and an outdoor eating space under this like pop-up gazebo, somewhere they can all hang out together. Then you come around this way and you've got an art space. This chair I thought looks like something from a barber shop, so I thought maybe that could be like that's where everyone gets their hair done or something. I thought that was kind of fun. And then you've got a well as well, so maybe there's like a rainwater catching and a well, and then there's more water stuff over here as well. A big recycling machine and a avocado tree, just, you know, some bits and bobs. And there's another tent. There's a kids climbing frame. There's all your laundry stuff over here. No washing machine, all the hand done stuff. And around the back of here as well, there's also a woodworking table. We will get into the individual trailers last. So over here you've got the fire pit and a little cooking pot. You've got some storage boxes. You've got more tents, another truck. My cat keeps making weird noises. Loads of junk that maybe they're just clearing through for parts and things. And in the back of this truck as well, you know, they've got like all sorts of resources and things that they've picked up along the way. And they also, because in this trailer you'll see they have a toddler bed but no room for a bath. So I put a bath around the back of their trailer just so that it is actually functional for them, as well as a pop-up shower. And you can see all these little details I've put in with like just some random boxes of food, a fire extinguisher, buckets of supplies, all these little things, a generator for electricity. And then as a lot of the windows are boarded up, as you can see on this one here, I put these boards over here. I'm pointing, you can't see my hand. I put these boards over here as if they got like spare ones or leftovers or something. And then so centrally to the whole thing is like the cow shed, which I actually placed multiple cow sheds inside each other, so there would be multiple cows. I don't know how well that functions. But they have their cow shed. Look, there's another tent over here, a couple of them here. You've got the farm with like all of their fruit and veg that they're growing, and you can see on all these little wagons they've got all of their harvestable stuff. A boat, a wind turbine, all random bits and bobs, some farmyard stuff and satellites and outdoor cooking stuff and all sorts of things. And then there's like a whole row of tents over here and this electrical or phone pole thing as well. A bit more artwork on the fence, and then they've got their chicken coop, another woodworking table and another van. And then over here we've got like a big smashed basketball hoop, a school board for maybe if they're trying to teach the kids. And then we'll get into the trailers. So this one over on the back left I think is the first one I built. So here's some look at some of the details. They've got a satellite dish, they've got a CCTV camera on the front and back, all the windows are boarded, they've got artwork I guess on the front of the wall. And then we'll take a look. Oh, and it's on a trailer base, they're all on this base. We'll take a look inside. Also, if you're looking for that trailer base, don't scroll through debug, just search trailer base on the gallery and it will come up. Such a good life hack. If you're looking for cars, search cars and click rooms on the gallery and they'll come up. It's the best. So I'm going to try and show you this in a decent way. You've got the front door, heavy duty, you know, it's got like marks and scratches on it and things, scratches on some of the windows as well, just to try and add some detail and then maybe realism, I guess. And then this is an interesting angle. As you come in, there's scratches on the floor as well. Supplies all over here, as well as a little supply table. They've got their laundry bin and cleaning stuff. and it's really bare bones. They've got a sword. And living room, kitchen, that's pretty much it. There's stains and things, it's not great. And this is their like tiny little trailer bathroom, as well as they have a bedroom, and this one is for maybe like a group of individual survivors that are all kind of together in one group. So there's 4 individual single beds, all kind of makeshift stuff, clothes on the floor and swords and tasers and machetes, and like cracks in the wall and stuff. I also added light switches to every single room because they were recently added, and I thought I've got to do that. But yeah, that trailer is really very simple. Next, we're going to go to this one. So this one actually has some stuff on the roof as well. So you can see here, you come up these stairs. There's a little fence, but most of it's just open. They've got solar panels, a big orange thing to do with the solar, I guess. And then they've got telescopes and a hangout space because maybe they're keeping guard or something like that. This one, in my mind, is kind of the centre of the community. So they keep guard, but also they have like a community notice board on the front of their trailer as well. And then let's take a look inside. So they've got the werewolves door because that totally goes with this theme, with all the scratches and rust and things. And then inside, they've got this kind of living room, just very eclectic. Things and bits and bobs they've collected. They've got a kitchen. They haven't got a huge amount of windows because I guess that's just more secure. And then we've got this table that's like held up on a book and it's like falling apart, and all different supplies and bits and bobs. And then over here is a teeny bathroom. So like I say, they have a toddler, but the bathroom is just a toilet in a room, literally not even a shower. So they have that outside shower and bath. And this is the bedroom, toddler bed, child's bed, parents, and then there's a baby as well. And then all of their like clothes and things. And you can see the boards across the window from inside. Those are a debug item. I didn't use tool mode or anything. They're just a debug item carefully placed over the windows. So that's that trailer. And then this one, this is very sciencey. They're looking for like a cure or something. They're trying to do some research. They've got all these different things on the roof, like trying to do like contacting other people and things. And so they don't have boards across the windows, but their windows have really small squares anyway, so I think it's kind of just like, oh, it's fine. But you come in through here. They don't even have stairs. They have a little ladder on theirs. I guess maybe they think it's more secure or something. But you come in through the door and it's very unwelcoming, very bare and not homely. So there's 4 very like military looking beds. This is the DJ station, but I thought it kind of looked fitting. And they've got a fireplace for warmth. They've got this with all files and things, a little kitchen, but nothing for fun. Like, it's all work, they're just doing loads of research, I guess. And so they've got all of that. The one thing I did forget with this one, no bathroom. So that one is like really empty. And then we're going to go on to my favourite one, which is the family one over here, which I did actually create a family for as well. So their whole roof is entirely covered in solar. And then they have stairs up, a camera, and then you have to come in for a separate fence area before you even get to their front door. So they're like super secure because they have young kids, and so they want to keep it really secure. And so you can see in this fenced in hangout area, they've got some little outdoor chairs, some plants, and then a lot of just like makeshift toys and things. You can also see that even though their windows are tiny, they still have boards across all of them. Really, like, this is the most secure one out of all of the trailers. So here's their front door. And then as you come in, it's open plan but very small. So you've got this little tiny like living room area. There's no TV, but it's just a little sofa. Then you've got their kitchen and just some storage bits and bobs. You've got backpacks and machetes and lunchboxes. And then you go through in here into their bathroom, which is a bit dingy looking. There is a shower though. And then there's 2 bedrooms. So there's one down this end, which is for 2 kids, and it is just a bunk bed and a little sofa. That is it. That is all they have in their entire room. And around the other way, you've got a parent's bed, some clothes and bits on the floor, and then a curtain in between them. I don't know why the ceiling is just not generated. And then the teenager's bed next to it, and they're kind of separated off. Also, for all of these, when you place a room onto a trailer base, what you do is you build the first floor, then you build a second floor, then you delete the first floor, and you use like the foundation like height adjusting thing to custom adjust where that floor is going to be. But if you want it to look right on the trailer base ends up interior like sticking through the floor. So these are actually on a 2-height platform, all of these, which is why I've put this interesting detail on like the walls, because it was the only way to put like a skirting board. And then you can see that when we come around to the outside, you can see on the thickness of these that it is a 2-height platform. And then I use these random debug items on this one to make it so that the patio, I guess, the decking area has like some actual support instead of just floating. But yeah, that is the entire thing. I much prefer speed builds rather than like touring a build. I feel like I never know what to say in like just randomly touring a build. It's kind of strange to me. It's like not what I'm used to. But that is the entire build, and then I'll quickly show you the family I made for this house. They're on the gallery, just called Zombie Survivors Family or something, Zombie Survivors. But this is the family I made for that last trailer that I showed you. Oh, so there's the mum and the dad. And then they've got their 3 kids. So they've got their teenager and then the little boy on the left and their little girl on the right. And I put like all different outfits for every occasion. I think there's like 7 occasions, 7 different outfit types in Sims 4. So that's crazy. Yeah, so I made this whole family that goes along with the story. I think that's really cute. And then also I did make another trailer over here on this lot because you could see it from there and I wanted it to kind of fit together. So this one, like I say, I'm really into Z Nation at the moment, so that one I just made based on the characters from Z Nation. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was a little bit different than what I usually do. I usually do speed builds. Also, if you're interested in my van content, I am working on new content based around like van life and my camper van. I'm working on that. It's coming soon. Thank you for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe. Bye.